please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
Welcome back. It's time to read the charts. We are a bit late for our chartists. Ashwani Gujral, Sudarshan Sukhani Mitesh Thakkar with us. All important day, expiry of the November contract. Good morning to all three of you. Ashwani, yesterday all the three indices ended at somewhat the lowest point of the day. Does that mean a sell start?
Good morning, Lata. I think yesterday we didn't hit any of the boundaries and that way it was a little difficult day. Today looks like an easier day because today we are going to open at the lower boundaries. So prima facie, just go in and buy the first gap down and hope that we turn around and again get back into the range. Similarly on the Bank Nifty, 25,700 is the lower end of the range. Any trading below that, that should allow you to get long. Whether this is going to now expand on the downside or not, that we'll know probably later on. But the first trade has to be to buy at the lower end of the boundary, assuming that the range bound activity will continue. I don't think we have the kind of triggers for a continuous global fall or continuous fall out here. So more range bound should be expected rather than expansion, which the market will tell us at some point if that is the plan.
Okay, and what would be the exact triggers or numbers we should look for both on the Nifty and the Nifty Bank?
See, 10,300 on Nifty futures and 25,700 on the Bank Nifty futures. For the Nifty, you can keep a 50-point stop. For the Bank Nifty, maybe you can keep a 100-point stop. Within that, those parameters, both these indices should turn and start going up.
Okay, fair enough. Well, Asia is still sulking. I mean, it's a far cry from the way the Dow closed out. I was just looking at the rates there. SGX Nifty is still down 0.5%. Hong Kong market still down over 1%. So that's not a very pleasant picture. In fact, the Hang Seng is now 350 points in the negative. Let's see how we can sort of combat this. But Sudarshan, your approach to things, looking at the setup?
Well, good morning. I think all good things come to an end. We've had a rally, we've got that rally, and then in the trading range we thought this is absorption, markets will go up. Well, apparently, as today's SGX tells us, it was not absorption, it was distribution. Smart money was selling. Now, my trade is to exit all long positions at the open for the Nifty and for the Nifty Bank. Nothing much lost. We'll get out at 310 or whereabouts, which is not a big deal. The expansion on the downside could easily lead to a larger correction. I don't know, but the possibility exists. That possibility has suddenly opened up. So our levels of the trading range are going to be broken in the morning. That means we have to exit our long positions. I cannot buy at this point. I do not know how the markets will behave throughout the day and tomorrow. So fresh trades will be taken only once the market behavior is visible, maybe in a couple of days. Exit all long positions, wait patiently. It's quite possible that a bounce, intraday bounce can come from here, and it may not, but the signs are not very good.
So this is only long unwinding. You won't dare go short?
No, I wouldn't go short because this is not the point yet to go short.
What is that Plimsoll line that you will be watching, below which you think the market's breaking down, or at what point will you start buying again?
The buying will come much later. I don't think I'll buy today. No matter, even if the Nifty crosses 10,400, I'll probably wait. 10,250 is the point from which a gap was created. Below that, the Nifty also develops bearish, starts confirming bearish patterns. That's the Lakshman Rekha. But Lata, assuming 10,250 is touched today, that would not be a point where we want to sell. Then we'll have to wait for a rally and then identify the stoppage point where the rally stops. So that's a theoretical point, 10,250, but it's not a place where we sell today.
And it's in any case looks like a theoretical point anyways today, since, well, things are looking a little bleak, but not that bleak, I would think.
Okay, well, let's get in Mitesh to weigh in on the setup as it stands. Mitesh, which way would you tilt? Good morning.
Good morning, Surabhi. I think yesterday we talked about the fact that the intraday indicators were losing upward slope, which means that the buy on dips trade, which is working for last few days, will not work. Today, I think we'll have a gap breakdown. My sense is that anything below 10,330, 335 should call for more continuation, and the gap is suggesting that we'll open around 10,300, 1020 levels. So I think we should test 10,250, 240, a level which Sudarshan was just highlighting. So a good trade could be given the fact that today is an expiry. You buy into the 10,300 put for current expiry and sell, in some ratio the 10,250 puts on the Nifty. My sense is that I think we will see some continuation and a drop to about 10,250 possibly by today or maybe by tomorrow, and if it breaks that, then we'll look for further correction. So for the time being, it's a slightly deeper pullback than what we have seen, and 10,250 is the next target which we would observe very closely.
Okay. Well, with that, let's shift focus to stocks. Ashwini, what are you trading?
See, Hexaware is a buy with a stop of 332, target of 347. Gayatri Projects is a buy with a stop of 212, target of 226. Vedanta is a sell with a stop of 304, target of 285. Canara Bank is a sell with a stop of 383, target of 365. And ICICI Pru is a sell with a stop of 380, target of 365.
Okay, that's 3-2 in favor of sells over buys. All right, Ashwini. Sudarshan, let's go over what you are working with today, the list.
Well, my list is then mainly on the short side. Generally, short selling in bull markets should be done only intraday. You should close these trades by the end of the day. Tomorrow could be anything. With that caveat, ACC is a short sell. ACC is a sell because the decline has never stopped. Even when the market was going up, when the market was consolidating or distributing, whatever, ACC was coming down. That's an easy short. We are only talking about easy shorts. The markets could easily turn around and do anything today. It's FNO expiry, so I don't know. But Axis Bank is a short sell. Yesterday's price bar was very bearish. You know, the Axis Bank had 2 days ago, it crossed the earlier highs, and yesterday it gave up all the gains and then had a wide range bar closing at the lows. That's not good news, which is why I'm a little, sort of unsure about the markets now. So Axis Bank is a short sell. Dabur is a short sell. It's been going in a consolidation. Yesterday it closed at its lows with a wide range bar. Not good news again. Tata Motors has always been a short sell for me. It's now confirming a bearish pattern. This is one trade which you can actually carry forward also on the short side. Just to balance it and to highlight, Bosch is a buy. Yesterday's fantastic bar, that big rally tells us there has been a change of trend. That correction in Bosch is over. So Bosch is a buying opportunity even if the markets fall. Just keep it a positional trade.
Yes, Bosch was the leading light yesterday and a big performer. I think 5% up yesterday on a day when the Nifty actually ended at the lowest point. Mitesh, you trading what?
Yeah, so I also have a 3/2 kind of ratio on the sell side, favoring the sell side. I have a sell on Cipla, which on the intraday charts is showing some signs of correction. So the key supports of 594, 593 could be revisited here. So sell with a stop at 615. Eicher Motors appears to be getting into some kind of a corrective pattern when the indicators are turning negative. So the first target which I would look on the downside would be closer to about 29,250, and that's a sell with a stop at 30,700. Also have a sell on JSW Steel, which is a conditional sell. So if it breaks 253, and most likely that could happen in the opening as well, then sell with a stop at 259. Look for targets of 240. And two buy calls. Engineers India has come very close to key support levels. Very likely that this will give some kind of a throwback or a bounce back. So try to buy it in the range of 181, 182. Keep a stop below 179. Look for a target of around 189. And Granules was a stock which had a good price and volume breakout yesterday. So that's a buy with a stop at 127.5 for targets of 138.
Okay. All right, gentlemen. Stay on with us. More questions coming up. But first, a quick break. We're back in a moment. We will also have Devin Choksi join in today. He's our fundamental expert with some thoughts on the market and the stocks that he likes.
Welcome back. Well, Madras Fertilizer is the stock that's on our radar. The stock was quite excited in trade yesterday. I mean, in fact, for the past several days, as you can see the chart over there, a 50% gain in the last 5 sessions. A.B. Khare, Chairman and Managing Director of Madras Fertilizers, joins us on the phone line to tell us if you're missing out on some buzzing news. That question first, Mr. Khare. Good morning to you. Thank you for joining us. a lot of excitement in your stock. Are we missing some capex or something that you are planning?
No, yeah, there is a revival package in that there is a capex of around 418 crores. So that is being planned in that.
Yeah,
That is basically for in the revival package there is a efficiency improvement projects are there. So there we are planning for 400 crores.
Okay. The part of the revival, will some debt be changed to equity?
We are not. Actually, basically, it is difficult. We are having 1,000 crores. Ultimately, what government accept, I'm not sure. But we are pleading for total revival. What you call can call it a total acceptance of waiver of this loan.
Okay, so Mr. Khare, let's just get some more details in. This 1,000 crores, that is your total debt? Is that the total? Is it long-term debt?
Yeah, it is a loan taken during 90s and then interest accrued on it.
And what's
so
your, with this kind of loan and debt at present, what is your present debt to equity ratio, sir?
See, equity is only 166 crores.
Okay. Oh, okay, okay. So, what have the conversations...
This debt is a principal amount is only 500 and balance is
interest over the years. Yeah. Okay, sir, got that. Yeah. Now, what are the conversations with your lenders? I mean, if you could just tell us who is the prime lender to National
Government of India. It is the government of India,
not the banks.
There's no bank.
Bank is there. Bank is only 200 crores. That we are continuously repaying and interest also we are paying. So only for government we are not.
So it should be pretty easy for the government to convert this debt to equity. It's not a large number from the government point of view.
Yeah.
But sir, what is the government shareholding at present? I don't have the offhand, the latest shareholding pattern, because if they convert the debt, I mean, you can't breach those certain limits.
No, there is a current government shareholding is 59.5 share, 59.5%.
Okay, so there's plenty.
And there is a Iranian shareholder in between. There is a 25.77.
Okay.
So there is slightly more complication.
So you have to take the minority shareholders' permission in that case if government has to raise equity?
No, shareholders' permission is required. There is there only there is an issue. Iranian people are asking not to convert into equity but waiver.
But waiver of debt.
Full waiver.
Any idea what the government might do? Have they hinted which way they may tilt?
I don't know about finance ministry, but fertilizer ministry is supporting us.
Okay. Your fertilizer output in the second quarter fell from year-ago levels by about 2%. Why?
I could not understand what
your total fertilizer, your production, your revenue in the in the second quarter was lower than last year by 2%.
Yeah, because production in were lower. There was some technical snag in the plant, so that we have overcome, and now it is going on full stream. Now we are running more than 108% or 105%.
Okay.
Mr. Khare, I don't have second quarter numbers. I'm not sure. I don't think you've declared second quarter. First quarter at
no.
Yeah. Okay, so I have the Q1 numbers where there was a loss. For FY17, the year as a whole, there was a net loss of 23 crores. Will you return to profitability in FY18 this year?
Maybe approximately same number.
So again a loss. You're saying again a 20-odd crore rupee loss.
Yeah, except unless government waive the loan, etc., then we'll be in profit.
What is the interest outgo quarterly?
Yearly it is 70 crores, so you can divide by around 18 crores, 16, 18, 17 crores.
Fair enough. How are you expecting to, when will you get this 400 odd crores and what will you do with it?
No, we are not getting any money from government. It is all internal accrue or further loan from banks. We are only getting a book entry from government. that will, instead of negative net worth company, will become a positive net worth company. So our interest rate to the banks will reduce. Our capacity to borrow from banks will improve.
That book entry will be largely a waiver of the loan, or it will be a conversion of debt to equity, is it?
Yeah. So it will be book entry. We will not be getting any cash
Fair
from
enough.
the government.
Mr. Khare, you are posting losses because of those high finance costs. We understood that. But in terms of the operational performance, what kind of a margin? I think your FY17 margin was around 4.4%. What will it be at the end of this year? What's the revenue growth you can showcase at the end of the year? I'm talking about business, just a business check.
See, first and second quarter, we have not done very well. So it will be approximately same. We are now recovering very fast, and we are improving. We have improved efficiency, etc. But we may not be able to surpass those numbers. Maybe it is approximately same number what was in the last year.
Okay, Mr. Khare, we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much for joining us and giving us details of your revival package. We have to take a quick break. Should be back with the pre-opening rates and with Devin Choksi.